Well guys, as promised, here I am with a weekly roundup from our business and everything that we have been doing this week. Dave, my business partner, he's had a cracking week. Several weeks ago, architect that we like to work with came to him because she had been approached by a gentleman who's recently inherited a property, wanting to know what can he do with it, how can he create the best value from it. Now, she approached us because she knows us as respectful developers. Now, she approached us because this is the type of thing we do day in, day out, maximize the value of other people's properties. And Dave went along to see it and realized not only was there an opportunity for the property itself to be refurbished and brought up to a nice modern standard, but also there was an opportunity in the back garden. Together with the architect, they've approached the neighbours and they've been back and forth, and collectively they've managed to create this whole package which everybody has now agreed to financially, etc., where we're going to renovate the property and then split the back garden, split the neighbour's back garden, and create two new semi-detached properties at the end of those gardens, all providing, of course, we get planning permission. But everything has been agreed in principle, so we can now start to put the planning application together and start to move that forward, which is a really big thing. It takes an awful lot of work. I think Dave must have looked at 7 or 8 of these different sites, all of which have not got to that point. Really pleased that he's been able to do that. Another opportunity Dave has been exploring is with a bungalow in Windsor. An investor currently owns that, and it's set out as a HMO, but they're looking to refurbish it potentially and extend it potentially back to being a regular family home, and then selling it, taking the money out of that. They're currently exploring what it's just worth at the moment, just to get on and sell it as it is. And finally, there's a bungalow in Southampton. Dave is talking directly with the client, with the vendor. Been messed around unmercifully with estate agents and people going to buy it, dropping out, and unbelievable what this lady's been through. Most unfortunate. And she's had various investors approach her about creative strategies, but at this point in time she just wants a quick, simple, clean sale. We can accommodate that. We'll be approaching various of our investors to see if they want to put in on that. Dave's got a viewing on that next Wednesday, hoping that I can go along too, cast my eye over it, and we can put a little investor pack together for our investors so that we can let them know about the opportunity that we've got with that particular bungalow, how we can refurbish it and bring it back to market. So very exciting week with lots of good promise there for Dave. So from the actual construction sites that we've been running, so first of all, our site in Woking, the plasterers have been in, they boarded the bathroom and the openings that we made into the various rooms and skimmed that. So that will be drying over this weekend and should be ready early next week for the tiler to come so he can start tiling. Then in Mayfair, we have the flooring being installed in the basement, in the kitchen. A few challenges around that due to the number of guys they sent to actually install it. Bit of back and forth with the company. That's now rectified. We've got a couple of guys on it now. That will all be done, ready for the kitchen to be installed early next week. Tyler has been in. He's put the underfloor heating in the bathrooms and tiled bathroom floors. So that's great news. And the painter continues to do his painting thing throughout his 4 stories. Oh, he's got plenty to go at. Skirting board, got some fancy skirting board being delivered. Last of that will be delivered today, ready for the carpenter to install early next week. So that's that project. Sunbury-on-Thames, bit of snagging, bit of an embarrassing one really. We had hot water, basically the hot and cold were the wrong way round. Somehow, as the pipes ran through and things got connected up, the pipes got crossed over. Yeah, so we had hot water going to the toilets. Won't be the first time it's ever happened, but it's the first time for us, and consequently the hot and cold taps were the wrong way round as well. Anyway, relatively easy fix. Carpet up, floorboards up, swap the pipes over. Yeah, job's a good one. Client is now happy there. Building control came for final sign off. A couple of photographs we've got to send them from during the works, but that'll be that project done, dusted and boxed off. In Cobham we have had the gym mirrors delivered, so they'll be ready for install. We've got a snagging list from the client for the painter. I had hoped the painter would be there on Friday. He's going to be there on Monday, so that'll progress that project. And finally, in Thames Ditton, scaffold was meant to go up last week and into this week. Scaffolders have let me down. They've gone AWOL on me. Don't know, these things happen, unfortunately. Family circumstances, who knows. I haven't had a full explanation, but I'm in the process of finding a new set of scaffolders, just finalising the details. Naturally, people know that I'm a little bit desperate now, and the price kind of reflects that, so just doing my best to get the price back down to where it needs to be in order that we can progress within budget. But there is always a balance to be had between the budget and the timeline, and that's something that needs constant managing. That's what we do as project managers. So I hope you found this review helpful and interesting. I do this on a regular basis. Every single week we review what we've been doing, and I always find it incredibly beneficial. If it's not something that you do, I highly recommend that you do it as a business. To find the wins, it's all too easy to get overwhelmed by the whole process of everything that goes on site, the challenges that we all face managing projects and managing refurbs for clients and for ourselves, and it's really beneficial, I find, to like I say, find those wins, celebrate them, acknowledge the challenges that have been overcome, and set yourself up for next week. Speaking of next week, I shall see you next week. Don't forget to like and follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're just getting organised with our YouTube channel, so there'll be lots of new interesting content coming there. Look forward to next week.